How's the recovery coming?
Good. I feel good. I feel like I'm 100%. I'm practicing good in the summer, and as so far in training camp, everything looks good. So yeah, I feel great.
Vic, what have the last few months been like, kind of working your way back to this point?
Well, I think once I got cleared, a big part of what I was doing was just working out by myself, one-on-one. But we all know how that doesn't really translate to 5-on-5. But I don't think it's really been like much of a progression working back. I think I've been pretty good getting right back into it and getting right back into the full swing of things.
What was it like having to watch from a distance last season?
Well, whenever your team loses, it's always like you always have the feeling that if you could have been out there, you could have helped, or you want to be a part of the enjoyment when you do win. It was just a learning experience for the most part, getting older and trying to mature as a leader off the court. But I mean, it was hard for a while, sitting there and just watching some of the games that were so close that we lost. I just felt like I could have been a tipping force in. But now moving forward, now that I'm back, I'm happy that I can help however I can.
Coach talked about your versatility and being able to allow the team to mix and match more with starting lineups. Where do you see yourself fitting into this lineup?
I couldn't tell you. I guess that's up to coach. Well, when I was being recruited, I learned a valuable lesson. It's only two positions, on the court and on the bench, so I don't really care as long as I'm out there.
Your freshman year, toward the end, you really started to find your stride offensively. How do you see your role offensively this year? Do you feel like you can be sort of a go-to guy?
Yeah, I'm going to be, used however I can help the team, whether that be scoring, defensively, rebounding, or whatever situation coach needs me. I think scoring will be, much easier this year. Like you said, freshman year, I really started working out on my offensive game and started settling down. So I think this year it should be much more smooth.
Coach and Brian both expressed a lot of happiness over your being back. I mean, are you feeling that from your teammates? Is that kind of helping you along?
Yeah, it's been really good to see all the teammates, anticipation for me to get back. But just, my own excitement to really get back on the court and get ready for games. You can only practice so much before you're finally ready to get out there and play somebody else. So I'm pretty excited.
What do you see your chemistry being like with some of the new starters and that you haven't played with before 2 years ago, like Falzone and Harden?
I've obviously played with Aaron and Derek for a while now. I don't think anything's gonna be different in games. They're both really good players, and I'm excited to finally officially get out there with them.
How have you seen kind of this program progress from when you first signed up to where it's at going into this season?
On the outward face, you guys have obviously seen us. I think it's the first 20-win season or something like that. And then just pushing, being in the middle of the pack in the Big Ten, winning some really big games. I think just the culture itself within the locker room, within the program, behind the lights and behind the scenes, everyone's getting more mature. We're a much older group now, and I just think the whole outlook on the program is changing. I think before Northwestern was an academic institution where they would compete, but now I really feel like we're here to make a change and to make some noise in the Big Ten.
Did you feel that? Did you guys feel that?
Yeah, definitely. I think we're confident. We know what we can do, and we're just ready to play.
Guys like Alex gone, how do you think your role as a rebounder and as a slasher cutter around the rim is going?
Me and Alex play well together. I would attribute Alex taking away 3 of my double-doubles my freshman year, but I think it'll be good for Derek. Even last year, you saw Derek's prosper when he got put out there from his red shirt. So I just think it'll be a new team, but I think for the most part everything will be much of the same, if not a much bigger improvement.
Coach said that Bryant has emerged as a clear leader for the team. Can you just kind of talk about how you and the other members of the team look up to him?
Bryant through his last 2 years has played fantastic, and you can't take anything away from him. I'm just happy that he's progressing like he is. Just getting right back on the court, I just feel like I can compliment him well and do what I need to do right next to him so he can keep playing how he's playing.
There's definitely a big defensive scheme change last year in your absence. How do you foresee yourself picking up the whole 2-3 man hybrid?
Whether we play man or 2-3, I'm excited to be a part in defensively. I feel like Northwestern, since Coach Collins has been here, has really tried to put their stamp on the defensive side of the ball. So I think whatever defense we're in, I'm going to really try and push myself to be a defensive leader and a leader on the court.
Coach said that your versatility allows you to guard from 1 to 4. From a defensive standpoint, is that really where you're looking to make the biggest impact this season?
I just think, whoever I'm guarding, I'm going to try and, limit them to not having a normal day. I feel like when you're in the Big Ten, the best you can do when you're playing guys like OG Anumbi or some of the guys from Michigan or whoever you're going against, I think you just really got to be able to, stop them from what they normally do, make them a little uncomfortable. So I think that's what I'm trying to do. Go ahead and do.